dears, this is Sally. Welcome back to GH Deep. Today we are going to show you our best sell shimmer kit. This kit, G6406. This kit including 6 pieces fast drying shimmer color and 4 pieces liquid. Here is the color. You can see 6 colors full of shimmer pigment and bling bling. And today we are going to show you these designs: ombre, gems, few, and other designs. Okay, let's start now. First, we are going to prepare the nails. The first step, push back the cuticle. This step is very important to avoid lifting. And the second, we need to cut the dead skin. After doing all of this, we need to shape the nails. You can shape different shapes as you like. Then buff the nail plate to remove the shine. We must do this carefully because any small mistake will cause the pop off or lift. But important, not file too much of the nails. Now brush the extra powder. Okay, now we can use the bond or prime. If you don't have the bond, you can buy our accessory kit. There we have 10 pieces bond pad. Okay, the next step. Okay, today we are going to use this color. Okay, this is another color. Now we first open all the color so that we can fast doing it. All this color from our this kit, G6406. We are using all the color in this kit today and show you all the shimmer colors. Before using the powder, be sure to roll the powder or mix the powder so that the powder cannot stick together. Okay, the last color. All these 6 colors included in this kit. You can see from the powder, full of pigment. First, we can mix the powder so that the powder cannot stick together and smooth. We put special formula in the powder, and once you mix it, the powder will be very smooth. Be sure not to mix different color. Okay, now let's start. The first design, we will use these 3 colors because today we are doing the long nails. So I suggest for long nails, the first layer, we should use the natural powder. The purpose of natural powder for first layer, just to build in the thickness. Okay, now we are applying base coat number 1, base coat. When you apply base coat, you need to be very thinner and let the glue not touch the cuticle. Be a little away from the cuticle. Must be evenly, otherwise the powder will stick together. But actually, our base coat is very good. It's very thin, like the water polish, and you can easily to brush it. You can see how smooth it. First, apply from the middle, then the left, the right. Be sure not to apply on the cuticle. If you apply on the cuticle by accident, wipe it immediately. And make sure to cap all the edge of the nails so that the powder will not crack from the edge of the nails. Because I see a lot of customers, they complain crack or lift. When I see her nails, I found he not apply the base coat evenly. He not kept the edge of the nails or the tips of the nails. Okay, now we are going to do the design. Still, the base coat number 1. Apply evenly from the middle, left, right. No need to apply too much, just make it evenly and cap all the plate of the nail. Okay. First color and then second. Make sure the powder smooth and the line is strict. This design, because our powder is fast drying, you need to do very fast, otherwise the powder will dry, the glue will dry. Okay. Remove the excess powder. We need to do the 2 or 3 layers. Second layer. This time we need to do fast. Make sure the glue is even. Okay, keep the same position as the first layer. Any color you need to keep the same position. And our fast drying powder is very good to do this design because the second color will not mess up the first color because the fast drying. But just very important, you need to do the design, you need to do it fast. Okay, I think 2 coat is enough. Let's start another nails. Okay, this time we will use the glitter, another glitter, and we will do ombre design. We still use the same color powder. Brush evenly. And we will use big brush, sprinkle the powder. Still we need to do very fast. And we can choose the similar shade of the 2 colors for ombre. Because our fast dry, so you can brush the extra powder immediately. The second layer. The ombre position you can decide by yourself. Our powder is very fine, enough to do ombre. The position, the two color position, you can decide by yourself. Okay. Brush the extra powder. Okay, the third design. Be sure to do all the steps fast. Don't wait. Okay, first base coat. Still use the big brush, sprinkle the powder. This is another color powder. All the powder is shimmer today. You can see how fine is our powder. Okay, just wait 1 or 2 seconds. Can brush. Now the second layer. Apply the base coat evenly. From the middle to left to right. To make sure keep all the surface of the nails. First the top color. Second color. Okay. So fast, so easy. Okay, next one. Applying base coat, number 1 base coat. Okay, color block design. Make the powder smooth and then dip into the color. Make sure when you dip, the powder is like a line, a straight line. Okay, this time we use 3 colors. Each step needs to be very fast. Okay, second layer. The position of the color block for second layer must be exactly same as the first layer. Otherwise, you will see 2 lines for same colors. The second step, especially you need very fast, because the glue, if you very slowly, the glue will be reaction with the powder. The powder we put special formula so that it can fast dry. Okay, now remove the extra powders. Okay. The last nail, we will only show this black color. This black color is my favorite color in this kit. Later you will see how bling bling. Every time when you dip into the powder, wait around 5 seconds so that the glue can stick more powders. If you doing correct, then just 2 coats is enough. I see a lot of customers, when they do 2 coats, their fingers seems very thin. Actually, the trick is here. Put the nails in the powder for some seconds. You can see just 2 coats, and the thickness is enough. Okay, because we are fast drying dipping powder, and now the powder is dry by itself, already hard as rock. so we can brush all the powders. And because this is shimmer color, so we need to cover a natural clear powder to protect the shimmer glitters. If you just use the regular colors, I not suggest you cover the clear powders. Only glitter or shimmer color, we put a layer of clear natural powder to protect the shimmer or glitter, because later we need to use the machine to file. Every time, make the base coat evenly. And the clear powder, just a very thinner layer is enough. No need very thick, because this layer is just for protect filing. When we filing, the thinner is enough. Thinner layer is enough. For some other customer, they ask me, why other brand powder, they teach people all the color need to cover the natural powder. GH dipping powder, no need. Okay, now I explain. Because if the color pigment is well mixed, when you filing, the color will not turn bubble. Some brand color, especially neon color, the neon color is not easily to mix. So when they filing, if without the natural clear covered, when they filing, the color will turn marble. So some brand may teach you must cover the natural clear, but GH dipping powder no need. Okay, now we are going to file the nail. We use the machine. If you don't have machine, you can use the file or buff. Make sure clean around the cuticle. And our powder is fine and smooth enough. I tried many times. Just use the buff block is enough for smooth the surface. But our nail technician, they want to do more perfect. So we use the drill machine. And the GH Dip fast drying dipping powder, no need to apply any activator before the filing and buffing. This is a big difference from other powders. You can see we not apply any activator, and the powder already dry, so hard as rock. The powder can dry by itself within 30 seconds to 50 seconds, not affected by any room temperature. When you buffing, when you filing, make sure the cuticle, very important, the cuticle. The cuticle need to be clean, and the powder and the glue will be a little bit away from the cuticle. Otherwise, when the cuticle skin grow out, they will make the lift of the nails. Use machine can be more faster than the files, because if you use files, need a lot of time to smooth. Okay, we almost finished. After the machine, we also need to use the buff. The buff to make the surface, the nail surface, more smooth. Okay, here, this file is in GH Dip accessory kit. Okay, now we file the nail to shape the nail. Just slightly shape it. If the cuticle has some powder or glue, here you can shape it. You can see you can see this finger. Each finger needs to shape the file the around cuticle area. Okay, now we are buffing the surface of the nails. This step to make the powder more smooth, and after the buffing, when you touch the finger, it doesn't seem like the powder. The buffing is very important because if you well buffing, the finished will be more shiny. But make sure not buff a lot. If your finger too thin, if your layer too thin, you buff a lot, the powder will gone. Okay, the cuticle, the side, the edge of the nails, very important. Okay, if you don't have any drill machine at home, you just use this buffing. Just you need to take a longer time than the machine. But don't worry, our powder is enough smooth. You can buff it like same as machine. Some people, they still apply more activator before buffing and filing. I just want to let you know, if you put more activator, maybe, I just say maybe, not 100% sure, maybe the powder will easily correct. So I not suggest you put a lot activator, because the powder can dry by itself. Why to put more activator? When you're buffing, please make sure the edge of the nail not buff a lot. If you over buffed and the edge of the nail not apply enough base coat and the powder thin, maybe it will correct or lift from the edge of the nail. Every step is very important, even the small things. If you do correctly of all the steps, your nail can last more than 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Just slightly buff. Okay, the edge of the nail, very important, the cuticle. Okay, now we use the brush to remove the extra powder. Then we use a lint-free wipe to clean the surface, just to remove the extra powder, make the nail plane clean. Now, activator, number 2, activator. This time, we must use activator. The whole process just use this time activator. This time activator, the function is to make the top coat shiny. Make sure all the area of the nails must be applied evenly activator. If any place without activator will be not shiny. Activator just enough is okay, but not too much. Okay. When the surface immediately dry, we can do the next step. Now, we are going to do the gems. We can put 1 gems. Okay. We do this nail. We need to use the glue, the top coat, to stick the gem. We first apply a thinner layer of top coat, and this fill. Stick the fills on the first layer of the top coat. Still, we need to do fast, because the glue the top coat dry very fast. And we cannot wait the first layer completely dry. If the first layer top coat completely dry, you apply the second layer, it will not shiny. We wait the first layer still sticky and not completely dry, then we apply the second layer. Okay, just wait 1 minute. Our top coat with 1 minute can dry and shiny. Okay, this nail first layer top coat. Fill again. Make sure you do each step fast. Okay, second layer. The first layer still not completely dry. Then we apply second layer. This is the trick for the top coat shining. Very, very important. A lot of customers, they send email to me. Why the top coat forever dry and not shiny, matte? Because he with the first layer top coat completely dry, and when the second top coat, it will dry very slowly and matte effect. For this kind of speed of our nail technician, I think 3 nails you need to, after you apply the 3 nails for the first layer, then you need to come back, because the top coat, the fast drying dipping system, the top coat dry also very fast. Okay, this nail we make a diamond. Okay, wait 1 minute. The second layer will dry. When the first layer becomes matte, we can apply the second layer immediately. This is the trick to make the top coat shiny. Okay, now we've almost finished all this today's design. You can see how beautiful this design. Okay, this hand we need to show you all this color in this kit. Same step, we need to, in order to save time, we are ready to prepare this hand. We just use bond, the first step. The bond is very important. It can make the powder stay longer time on your nails. Okay. The black color we already done, and the left 5 colors we will show you one by one how exactly the actual color on your nails. This shimmer kit is our hot sale kit. I think most people, they can do the effect at home. Okay, first layer, because longer nail, and the first layer we use the natural powder. Apply the base coat. Dip. When you dip in the jar, to make sure 55 degrees. Apply the base coat evenly. The first layer of natural powder just to increase the thickness of the layer. Of course, if you don't want to do the natural powder, the first layer, you can directly to dip the color powder. You can dip the color powder 3 coat or 4 coat. If longer nails, you can dip 5 coats. Depend on yourself. Just we don't want to do 3 coat, because 3 coats, the shimmer, this color is too full of shimmer. If 3 coat, you will see a lot of shimmer. So we choose to do 2 coats. Okay, remove the extra powder on the nail plane. Okay, these left 5 colors we will show one by one. Again, the base coat, apply evenly from the middle to left to right to make sure the cuticle is clean. Keep away a little bit from the cuticle and dip the nails into the powder and wait a while, 2 seconds. You can see how smooth is the powder, and of course, because our glue is very good, our base coat is, the viscosity is very good, so that it will be easily to smooth. Even you are not a nail technician, you can still do the smooth layer. Okay, this is the purple shimmer. This blue. In this kit, there are 2 kinds of different shades of blue color. Both these 2 blue colors is very beautiful. The last one is the nude shimmer. Okay. Let's brush the extra powders. You can see the pigment is full. Even one coat can cover the nails. Okay, second layer. Base coat, apply evenly from middle to the left to the right to make sure you cap all the edge of the nails. Especially the tips of the nails must apply the glue. Second layer, base coat. Must be careful about the cuticle, around the cuticle. The cuticle is very, very important. Okay. I think 2 coats is enough, but a lot of people they prefer 3 coats because they apply the glue too thin and the glue stick very little powder, so they need to do 3 coats or 4 coats. If you want just 2 coats, let the fingers stay in the jar a little bit long time to let the glue stick more powders. Okay, we almost finished the applying. I think now the powder already dry by itself. And we need to cover the clear powder because this is shimmer color. We need to apply another layer of clear powder to protect the shimmer pigment. Okay, remove the extra powders. You can see we just actually today the medium length nail we applied the 3 coats already. The first layer is natural powder and the 2 coats shimmer colors, and now this here is the first coat natural powder. You can see you cannot feel the nails very thick. The clear powder just cover a very thin layer. No need a very thick layer because this thin layer just for protect the when filing, just for protect the shimmer. If you do glitter color, I suggest you also put cover a natural clear. But regular color, I don't suggest you to cover the powder because natural, our regular color, even you file, you will not destroy the color pigment and will not turn marble. So don't worry, just file it. For this clear powder, we not sell individual powder now, but will soon. But if you want to buy this clear powder, you can go to Amazon to search our GHD powder. We are selling this in our accessory kit. Okay, we remove the extra powder. Now I think the powder already dry. Here, this is the GHD fast drying dipping powder. Powder can dry by itself. You can see directly can use machine. No need to wait. The regular dipping powder, you need to apply activator and then wait around 1 or 2 minutes to wait the powder dry. And the GH Deep Fast Drying Powder, no need to apply any activator before filing and buffing. And the powder can dry by itself within 30 seconds to 50 seconds. Even in winter, whatever in winter and or summer, they are still the same. I know some regular dipping powder, when in winter or the room temperature is very low, even they apply activator, it still dry very slowly, and we need to wait around 2 minutes sometimes. But GH dipping powder, GH fast drying dipping powder, not affected by any room temperature, can dry by itself. And also GH fast drying dipping powder can work well with other brand liquid. When work with other brand liquid, its same effect can dry by itself without using any activator before buffing or filing. The whole process just use one-time activator to make the top coat shiny. Okay. Now we are using our file. This file you can find in our accessory kit. Use this file to shape the nail. Make sure the cuticle area and the edge of the nail. To be careful not not over filed of the tips of the nail. A lot of people, the tips of, start lifting from tips of the nail because when they file, they overfilled that part. Okay, now we use the file to the buffer to buff the surface of the nail. This step can make the powder more smooth, and if you do very well this step, the top coat will be more shiny. Each part of the nail needs buff very well, especially the edge of the nail. To be careful of the cuticle. Every time I will see the cuticle part is very, very important. And the tips of the nail. Because most lifting, this that the cuticle part or the tips. If you apply the powder or glue on the cuticle, when the cuticle skin grow out, they will make the powder lift. Now we have totally around 18 kits, different colors, totally around 108 colors on Amazon. Any customer who are interested can go to Amazon, search GH Deep Powder Nail Kit, and you can find so many different colors. And last week, we already launched another 5 more only powder kits, including 12 pieces powders, fast drying powders, can work with all brand liquid. Of course, working with GH Deep liquid is the best effect. Anyone who likes the GH Deep, you can go to Amazon to shop it. Of course, we will launch more and more colors soon. And next month, we will launch glow in dark kit. Another point, please make sure don't over buffing or file your nails. If you buff a lot, the powder will be very thin and or easily will crack. Our powder is easily to make smooth, and so I suggest you not buff a lot. Even you are not a nail technician, you still can make perfect of your nails at home. Okay, I think we almost finished this step. Be sure to carefully to the edge of the nail. Use brush to brush the extra, to remove the extra powder. With a lint-free wipe to clean the nail surface. Don't let any extra powder stay on the nails. Otherwise, the next step you apply activator. The powder will stick on the surface. Then after you apply the top coat, you can see the powder. Okay, now activator. The whole process of the fast drying dipping powder, just use this time activator. This time activator, the function is to make the top coat shiny, not to hide the powder, just to make the top coat shiny. When you apply the activator, make sure each part of the nails with enough activator, but not too much activator. Too much activator will cause the nail cracked. Okay. The last step, top coat. We need to apply two-step top coat, two-time top coat. The first time should be thinner. The layer should be very thin, but make sure cap all the edge of the nail. First from middle, and then left, then right. The trick to make the top coat shiny is don't let the first layer completely dry. When it becomes matte or a little bit sticky, then apply the second layer top coat. Like the speed of our technician, maybe 3 fingers you need to come back. If you do the correct, then the second time top coat can be dry and shiny within 1 minute. Make sure the first layer must be thin, not thick. If thick, they will dry very slowly. Thin layer and evenly. Okay. When you see the first layer become matte, I think around 30 seconds. The second layer. This is the trick for top coat shining. If you wait the first layer completely dry, then the second layer will dry very, very slowly and not shiny. Okay, we finish. Okay, here is today's design. You can see how beautiful this kit is. This is our top seal shimmer kit. Okay? Okay, thank you for supporting us. We will see you next time. Bye. 可以了，把它拍一下就行。